As a voting Californian, I have listened with great interest to the various political campaigns throughout this year, and I am gravely concerned with what is going on in this state, especially with the race for governor. I am unimpressed with the campaigns and policies of both Jerry Brown and Meg Whitman. Having Jerry Brown as governor with the traditional democratically controlled legislature will result in speeding up the long-term decline that the state has been experiencing for decades. The primary cause for this decline has been the special interest policies of a legislature that has been controlled by very liberal Democrats for 48 of the last 50 years. As Californians, we have only ourselves to blame since we keep on re-electing them. The dilemma that I am now facing is that I do not support many of the policies of Meg Whitman, and I do not fully trust her, but she is the only alternative to Jerry Brown, who I do not trust at all. Also, the course that I believe California should pursue to solve some of its major problems is not found in either candidate. Regrettably, there is not a great difference between them on some of the major issues. Further, I am unsure if Meg will be able to beat Jerry due to her recent troubles over Maidgate. I know there are a number of Californians who will not vote for either one of these two candidates due to their weak or wrong stands on how to stop the exodus of businesses out of California, how to create jobs and cut the budget, what to do concerning the job-killing AB 32 legislation, and how to deal with the huge illegal immigration problem in the state and its associated $10 to $20 billion annual cost. Since I believe that over half the voters in the state are not well represented by either of these two candidates, I am submitting myself as a potential write-in candidate for governor. I have no interest in splitting the vote and helping Jerry Brown get elected, but I do think that the policies that I offer need to be evaluated by the voters before the election. This problem exists due to the fact that Jerry Brown is hiding his true agenda by running as a middle-of-the-road, cost-cutting Democrat that he is not, and Meg Whitman ran as a conservative in the primary and has since changed her positions closer to Jerry Brown's. The net effect is that a large group of Californians are going to be forced to cast unenthusiastic votes for governor. My plan is to enter the dialogue and see what support my policies receive in the polls. The deadline for my submitting a write-in candidate petition is October 19th. It will be interesting to see how the support for Meg and Jerry will be affected with the introduction of a political platform that is vastly different from their own. After the recall of Governor Davis, the three-man race of Schwarzenegger, McClintock, and Bustamante resulted in both Republicans beating the Democrat, and the winner had less than 40% of the vote. I am certain that my positions on the economy, the legislature, and illegal immigration are supported by over 40% of the voters. Therefore, I do not believe that I need to do a lot of selling concerning my platform, since I believe that most Californians already know what policies they are looking for in a candidate. So the only real problem will be getting the word out in time. But in this instant media world we now live in, getting the word out is possible. Ultimately, since I do not trust politicians that have to be pressured to vote the way voters believe, the best scenario will be to elect candidates that have the same core beliefs as the voters. Although it is late in the game, I believe that what I represent makes me that candidate. For further information on my political views, I invite you to visit my Political Action Committee website, www.citizensandcountrypac.com. My name is Dennis Jackson, and I approve this message.